Havoc 3's all here, sir.
All right, roger that, LT. Thank you. Havoc 3, good morning. How are you? All right. It is currently 0700, and we are going to be working on some more coin today for our upcoming deployment. Before I get into anything I have, I'm just going to hand it off to S3 Training to go over the today's FTX and the objectives and topics.
Thank you, Captain. All right, Task Force Charlie. The training topics for tonight: cordon and search techniques in managing civilian interactions. So, cordon and search is search and seizure, which is we're going into an area, we're looking for things, whether that's weapons cache, an individual, insurgent activity, a specific vehicle like a up-armored truck or Ural with ammo in it. We're just doing it at a lot smaller scale. Take it like instead of searching the whole city of Fallujah, we're searching a city block. So what that means, when we need to cordon, we set up those blocking positions. We make sure that the people doing the searching in the block always have security outside. They're not worried about that. They're only then worried about what's going on inside while they're at the buildings. This breaks down further into two categories: cordon and knock, which is the polite way of searching, and cordon and kick, which is the rude way. Cordon and knock. We're going to knock on doors. We're going to talk to the residents. Ask permission to search the area. Ask permission to search the building. If they deny, you are not to enter their domicile. If they deny you, unless we have actionable intel to go in, at that point it then becomes a cordon and kick. However, typically, we're going to do this in two phases. First will be the cordon and knocks, so we're going to ask politely. We're going to be nice about it. We're speaking with the town locals, getting the elders' permission to search the town, and then individual residents' permission to search their buildings, their homes. Cordon and kick. We cordon the area, then we kick the door in. We don't ask permission. We're going in. And if we expect resistance, we want to this is mostly used when we're going to expect resistance. So we want that element of surprise rather than knocking at their door, giving them time to prepare for us to come in. Are there any questions to the cordon and search? Corporal Whalen.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant. Quick question. If we are doing a cordon and knock, being nice and polite, and we see something that doesn't track, like RPG laying on a table through a window or heavy mortar rounds or something, at that point, are we allowed to make the decision to turn that into a no knock and enter?
At that time, you'll need to call that up and relay that information to your leadership, and they'll give you the go-ahead to do that.
Copy. Thank you, Sergeant.
I'm going to interject real quick. If it's an imminent threat, like if you see a guy coming down the stairs with a PK in his hand and it's pointing at you guys, you got to do what you got to do. Force protection should always be the paramount thought in this situation, right? So just keep that in mind. Everything's to be situational. If you deem something to be an imminent threat to your life and the life of your troops around you, then you need to act accordingly.
Copy, sir. Thank you.
All right. Specialist Almeida, I saw you stand up or Private Almeida, sorry.
Yeah, it was just, is there any IED threat in the area?
We are not expecting any IED threats tonight.
Copy.
All right. Managing civilian interactions. What are the 5 S's? Corporal Brown.
Shoot.
Thank you, Sergeant. Someone already said it. Shout, show, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Correct. So, we're gonna deal with civilians a lot. One, we're knocking on their doors, but two, we're in their towns. They are likely to be coming at us from outside the towns or in the town. So, we need to take care. We need to not shoot them in an unjust way just because they were present in the area. We're only there to root out insurgents. Civilian casualties are a big no-no. So, if someone is approaching you, you use the 5 S's, you shout at them, hey, stop. You show your weapon, you point it at them, you turn your laser on and put it on their chest. Then you shoot. You shoot near them, or shoot past them, kind of away from them, but still they get the idea bullets are flying at them. Then you shoot closer to them, and like you shoot at their feet, hits the ground in front of them. Then you shoot them to shoot to kill. Eliminate the threat. With vehicles, we drop that to 4 S's. It's shout, show, shoot, shoot. So we're shooting warning shots or into the... Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, Captain. I believe I might be.
So for vehicles, there's a disabling shot instead of a shoot to kill. The shoot to kill will be you shooting to kill the driver is the last S, and when we're dealing with a potential vehicle threat, we just do not shoot to wound civilians, or I guess they wouldn't be civilians at that point, but we don't shoot to wound. Period. Right. So that extra shot with a vehicle is a disabling shot on the engine block or something like that, or tires, something along those lines.
Thank you, Captain. So to correct myself, it's 5 on the vehicles, disable the vehicle, then shoot the driver. Shoot to kill the driver. If they're running at you, and sometimes it's hard to tell, right? They're going to come at you fast. That's why we want these warning shots if we need them. Otherwise, if they come out of the building right in front of you and they start to talk to you, say, okay, I hear you. I take it you have information for me. I'm going to move on, but someone else will be right by to handle that with you. And then you need to call that up. We'll get the leadership will take care of it, or Stalker will take care of it. Havoc 6, 36, 37. If it's absolutely pertinent and you need to take it, you take it yourself, though. But make sure all information given to you is passed up the chain of command so everyone can be aware of it. Any questions to that? All right, hearing none. That is all from S3, Captain. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sergeant May. All right, just a couple notes here from my end regarding there's a recent INSCOM that was published by S2 regarding the situation over in Iraq. So the SOAC forces that were formerly the large threat there have fractured into 5 smaller regional factions with divergent agendas. The splintering is due to a variety of issues. If you want more info on that, just read the S2 brief, and it goes into more detail on the new the key factions and other stuff. But the implications for our operations are as follows: there's a decentralized threat environment, which means fewer large-scale attacks, but greater unpredictability, and the potential for faction rivalries that could, bring more, spark more localized violence and civilian targeting, as well as the influence of foreign actors like Iran or Turkey or other Gulf states trying to influence or co-opt the factions on the ground. Right, so. When we talk about what we're doing here in the FTX, focusing on Cordon and Kick and Cordon and Knock operations, right? So Cordon and Knock, right? Sergeant said it's the more polite way. We're going to keep it professional, but I want you to understand the idea is that it's a controlled, intelligence-driven search operation, right? So this is used when, we know there's a civilian presence or there's a politically sensitive demand that requires restraint. All right, so the objective is to secure the perimeter, approach the target with minimal force, request entry, conduct SSE if permitted. All right, whereas Cordon and Kick is the more aggressive variant where there is an imminent threat or a high-value target that's present, and the objective is to execute rapid containment with forced entry followed by clearance and SSE. All right, so this matters because, fragmented insurgency includes urban actors and decentralized networks, which demand precision raids and evidence gathering over broad force sweeps. So SSE is critical post-clearance for identifying leadership documents, other propaganda materials, their intent in the area, other intel that we could deem valuable, especially in a counterinsurgency situation. So in the field, right now we have it dictated what our objectives are, but in the field, you're going to have to be able to develop the ability to discriminate force between the knock and the kick scenarios, because they're both going to be, tactically central to our success and long-term sustainability on our next deployment here. All right, so definitely expect varied enemy behavior and tactics. I know they said IED ambushes are not, we're not expecting that in this particular training exercise, but it's definitely something to keep in the back of your mind because we will be encountering that for sure in the field. There's also going to be just a lot of chaos, right? We're going to have to lean on this intel and conduct our SSE and adapt rapidly to situations, right? Things on the ground are going to be very fluid, and we're going to need to keep it tight and keep our heads on. Otherwise, we're going to get lost in the chaos here. All right, and remember, every patrol is a chance to gather intel, win local support, or expose a faction agenda. Just get deeper into the mix, trying to protect and win back the populace and spread our influence. As it would be. From our position here. And that's all I have. Lieutenant Lee, do you have anything to add?
Thank you. So first of all, if you're talking to a civilian and he hasn't, or they haven't appeared aggressive whatsoever to you, you can try to match his behavior as well by holstering your rifle, holstering your weapon, as long as you're not on security detail, that is. And then second of all, if you're on the blocking position and you are the leader of that blocking position, make sure you remember and you relay the SOPs when there's a vehicle approaching you, as well as make sure you understand the goal that we're trying to accomplish in that town, and then match your blocking position's behavior to that goal. That's it from me, sir. 3-7, if you have anything.
Thanks, LT. Just a couple of things, gents. We've got a couple of 2IC stepping up tonight, so the chain of command through myself to 3-2, then 3-1, 3-3, and 3-4. Vehicle convoy will be 3-2 out the front with 3-1 second armed Vic, with 3-2 correction in the first armed Vic, 3-4 in headquarters in the next unarmed Vic, and 3-3 in the rear with the last armed Vic. Stalker and 6 if you want the second armed Vic.
That's fine. I forgot one last thing actually before we step off, so let me know when you're done.
That's all I've got,
Okay.
Captain.
All right, before we step off, we do need to go over reinforcement procedures. So I don't know if S3 training wants to do it, or Chief, you're up here. You look like you're raring to go. If you want to give just a recap on reinforcement procedures, because you can go KIA now. We have implemented our new medical system, and it is, we're testing it pretty thoroughly. So far, I've heard positive results, but there is a potential you're going to have to legitimately reinforce if you go KIA in this field training exercise. So, Chief, take it away.
Thank you, Captain. Let me cover this real quick. To break immersion first. In War Room 3 is the exactly taken from our code. At the end of it, there's only add-on. Today, you're speaking to me. If you need to reach out in TeamSpeak, we're currently up in War Room 2, so it should be pretty easy to find both me and Chief Woods in that event. But the short and sweet version is 5-1, get on the radio, try a short range first, then try the long range radio. If you can't, then reach out to us personally on the digital device. And that pretty much covers it at the end of the day, and we'll give instructions and things like that. I will not cover technical. I will leave that to the captain or anybody else who needs to. That's it from me. Thank you.
Roger, if you disconnect technically, or you for whatever reason you need to reinforce for a technical issue, you're good to just respawn on a long range backpack in the field and just rejoin your element from there. If for whatever reason you can't do that, then you can try and radio Ares or message Ares about it. But ideally, you should be able to just join back in with your element if possible. But I do want you guys using 5-1 to try and call for reinforcement should you go KIA, just to make sure we get this right. So I don't want to hear about people fucking this up during this FTX. All right. Seeing that we have, I don't think we have anything else. First Sergeant, got anything?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Roger that. All right. With that, Intel has provided us a primary grid reference in our first objective to focus our cordoning on. It is going to be grid 050-039er. So buildings in that area are going to be our primary focus for cordon and knock operations. If there are no further questions, you are clear to lock and load, and we will mount this up. So Havoc 3, take charge. Let's get them loaded up.
Let's fix these vehicles, 3-7.
I have to go there. I have to go.
Be advised, I have to grab a map real quick.
I gotta go on comms.
Let's get these vehicles.
Say I'm trying to go. I gotta go on comms for tonight.
Hey, Souders.
Okay.
Radio when you're back, we'll have to.
I had to run and get a map because for some reason my map glitched out.
Alright, hurry up. Gardner, can you rejoin the group?
Probably we're in an arm that. Am I wrong about that? 3-7?
3-7, this is Havoc 6 and 3-2, over.
Traffic for 3-6.
3-6, what, Vic, did you want my element in again, over?
Did you say that?
It'll be one of the unarmed Vics, over.
Roger that. We will take the second, actually, I guess, stand by. 1, 2, we will, my element will be in Vic 4, second to last. All stations 3-2.5, we're in the second to last vehicle, it's Vic 4, before the last armed Vic in the convoy.
Do you not want the gun?
I don't want the Vic.
Right.
The last 3 operations.
More one of this dagger around 5-1.5.
Like all the FTX.
What the fuck was that?
Ignore that. Sounds like another indie.
I
Warlord, just checking in. You guys okay over there?
think, Rainey, you should drive.
Copy.
I should
Also,
ride
when
shotgun.
ready, you're clear to spool.
Or Murph, do you want to drive?
Send check in when ready. The task force is currently
Say it again?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate you guys.
I think that
Alright, well, I gotta get on 5-0 then.
Do you want me to drive?
I would prefer if you drove, yes.
Copy, no stingers. Frequent issue.
Okay, well, there's no. Oh, there.
Oh, we got no stingers now.
3 copies all loaded.
Did you not hear?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Apparently, there's a problem with the patches right now that they're getting ironed out.
All right, I'll let them know.
The fuck?
Hang on.
7, this is Dagger 325. You can also look at the front of the door.
Hold on, Dagger. This is 6 10 traffic on 3-2, over.
How many packs are in your vehicle, over?
3, 4, 5.
6.
Say, we have six times personnel in our Vic, over.
Oh, Roger, we'll forward our packs in with you so we don't have one extra vehicle out.
7, this is Dagger 325.
Send it on point 5.
I copy. You are clear to spool.
Be advised, the Apache is now black on stingers from negligent discharge. Break. At this time, they're spulling up.
Go ahead and
Over.
spool.
Roger, is that something that was technical or just pilot error, over?
3-4, this is 3-6.
It sounds like they've been having problems with this several times there, 7.
Alright, Roger, make sure it's noted in your after action report.
Good copy. Out.
Alright, also Havoc 6 signing off 3-2.5. I gotta get up on convoy 5-0.
Yes, sir.
Any station that's status convoy command, Vic 4, radio check on 5-0, over.
Vic 4, this is convoy command, this is Vic 2, Lima Charlie on 5-0, over.
Roger, out.
Yeah, I kind of scared me for a second. Felt like jump out of this vehicle. I was like, oh god.
We're good.
Station, this is Tree, last Vic, radio check on 5-0, over.
Vic 5, last Vic, convoy command, Lima Charlie on 5-0, over.
Roger, take him out.
Convoy command, this is Vic 3, radio check on disregard.
It's still in 050 040.
In town. A firm.
The town of Morton, yes.
Morton 050040. Good to go.
Are we running
Any station this net, this is Vic
Remember,
2,
we're taking
radio
that
check on
northern
50.0,
ASR
over.
to get
Vic 2, this is Combat Command, Lima Charlie on 50, over.
Alpha copies.
Copy out.
833,
Good
let's
luck,
try
man. This is Vic
to, let's
3.
try to keep the
Radio check
personnel in the
50.
big cycle
Vic
down
3 is
so that
Combat
way
Command, Lima
everyone
Charlie
can
on
get some
50.
on the ground time.
Roger.
Good to go. Good to go.
Convoy Command, this is First Vic, radio check 50.
Are we running combat
Lead Vic, Vic 1, this is Combat Command, Lima Charlie on 50, over.
Alpha, you guys copy all? 50.
3, this is 6, you guys all loaded and ready to go, over.
Info Havoc 3's all in.
Alright, roger, out. All Victors, this is Combat Command on frequency 50, break. We are Oscar Mike, maintain max dispersion 50 meters, max speed 50, lead Vic, take us at the speed that you dictate safe, over.
Lead Vic copies, Oscar Mike.
Combat Command out.
Lord, this is Dagger on 50.5. Convoy is rolling time now.
Is that my little helmet outer right there?
Mike, this is a 7, Mike on 5-2. Just as a heads up, we do want to take note of any KIAs that happen within this and have them sent up the chain of command just like before.
First Vic, you exiting base.
Roger, lead Vic. Go ahead and maintain a slow speed until all vehicles make this first left turn, over.
First Vic copies left turn. Last Vic exit base. First Vic entering town. Last Vic left turn.
Copy, Lord. 6 is a truck coming at us on the road ahead of us. It's a Ural.
Roger. All Victors, be advised, there's a Ural truck approaching us on the road to our front. Brake. Go ahead and take a wide right, but continue our movement, over.
Last Vic copies.
Copy that, Warlord. Keep eyes on.
First Vic exiting town.
Warlord, convoy appears to be past the vehicle.
Last Vic exit town.
Roger. Lead Vic, go ahead and pick up the pace. That's a pretty cool shot, actually.
That looks sick as fuck.
I was just thinking that.
First Vic left turn. Last Vic left turn.
Good convoy procedures, though. That's not something I can yell about. I don't like to yell anymore. I'm a commissioned officer now. Or a virtual commissioned officer. When I was the first sergeant, that's when I did all the yelling.
Go ahead. Copy that.
6, be advised, we have civilians on the beach. We pass them by here momentarily.
Roger. All victors be advised, civilians on the beach to our left. Just continue on route. Over. All victors be advised, we're approaching 400 meters of dismount.
Go ahead.
Convoy Command, this is Vic 3. Do you want us to herringbone or stay on the same side?
The town itself. Go ahead and start 360.
Go ahead and herringbone if the terrain allows it. My vehicle is stalled here.
Roger. Convoy Command, last Vic, staying with your Vic to provide overwatch.
6, be aware we have 6 vehicles in town that
This is Vic 3. I think we can only get off the road on the left. Oh.
I'm moving the driver's seat.
Explosion, West 255, unknown.
Explosion West 255 unknown.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
Copy that. RPG fired.
6, Warlord has seen an RPG. Don't know location where it came from. Time now.
Alright, Roger, see if they can find it. Roger, let's get us moving. We got RPGs fired. Let's get us up in the dismount position. About 400 meters away.
Roger.
This is Havoc 3. We're getting reports of gunshots into town as well.
Go ahead.
6, Roger. I got Warlord trying to locate where that RPG fire is coming from. Over. Alright, go ahead, dismount.
We're gonna move into the town. Time now.
Convoy Command signing out 5-0.
Copy. RPG came from the market, you said?
6, Warlord says RPG possibly came from the market area.
Copy that. Try
Roger.
19 Alpha Bravo.
This is Havoc 6 for you. Check 3215. Over.
Actually, scratch that. Maintain
Lima Charlie, 0.5.
Roger, out. 6, this is 3 on 3-2, over.
Go for 3-4, over.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, Warlord's reporting that RPG fire coming from the market area, over.
Yeah, context.
Roger.
3-4 copies, over. Moving.
Alright, Roger, let's go ahead and start moving into town here. Weapons up. Keep an eye out for any targets. Check your fire, over.
Havoc 3 will go.
6 out.
Southwest 240.
So are we not utilizing the VIX in the town?
I'll relay.
Got it.
Squads, be advised from Warlord. RPG fire came from the market area inside. Time now, yes. Get up on me. Copy, over to you. Alpha, with me. Let's go.
Roger.
You on Bravo in the rear? 8 for Bravo in the rear. Flying past.
Crossing.
Alpha, let's fill the gaps.
Cross.
Crossing.
3733. Crossing. Never mind, I'm staying here.
Go for past you, actual.
Go for it.
All squads, this is 3-6 as a reminder. 3-2.
Moving past you.
Blocks 3-3.
Move up quick on the right side. I want to see into the target possible. Like on the
Hey, we got a vehicle heading our way. 6.
What's that?
We got a vehicle heading our way.
Along the main numbers are.
Alpha, get up on the right. Alpha, hold security to the woods. Roger. Alpha copies. We're holding
Warlord has eyes on a possible military Ural on the south side of town.
Roger. 3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Send for 3 on 3-2.
3 be advised. I got some tracer fire coming into the air from bearing 240. Looks like it's behind the church. Break. Additionally, Warlord's reporting a potential militarized Ural truck further in the town. Break. What's the location on that Ural?
Copy, civilian presence.
Dagger?
They said it's possibly blocking one of the MSRs in town.
That Ural's possibly blocking one of the MSRs in town. Over.
Havoc 3, copy.
They're also advised on a lot of civilians.
240 behind the church,
Quite a few, rather.
and Ural possibly blocking the road over.
Good, read back. Havoc 6 out. Alright, let's move up.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, Romeo on 3-2.
3 to 6, send traffic, over.
Be advised, 3 Mike is currently rendering aid to a civilian that got hit, over.
Roger that. Let me know the status of that civilian once you get a chance, over.
Tracking 3 Romeo.
So it probably goes without saying is, but the basic fire element is moving.
6 is Stalker on 3-2, over.
6, send traffic.
On the north side of the MSR, about 300 meters down the road, I got a guy in a window, looks armed, over.
South of the church.
Yellow 2-story building, rig. Also have eyes on a white 2-story building beyond that, also guy armed, rifle and window.
Roger that, Stalker, over.
Seeing white smoke pluming off your rear.
Yeah, it's
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3 on 3-2.
This is 6 in traffic.
The civilian that pulled off the road was treated by Platoon Mike, but he might need additional treatment, requesting Company Mike to check on him, over.
Roger that, we'll move up. Break. We do have some eyes on armed individuals in second-story windows.
Yeah.
One a second-story white building left side, bearing 250. Break. Another one at a closer building. It's got red roof, orange trim, top left window, also bearing 250, 100 meters closer. Over.
Yeah, it looks
like
like
engage these guys.
He's taking tracer fire.
That far one is engaging the helo.
Yeah, light it up.
Yeah, already being engaged.
Levi Stalker's engaging the far target at 250.
He's done.
Copy all.
I got the near
He's
one
down.
as well if you want.
Yep.
6, do you want us to hit the near one?
Copy that.
I mean, he's not
Pass it along to
doing
you.
anything yet. I mean, he is clearly militarized.
Yeah.
Havoc 6, this is
You
Havoc
take
3.
it.
Shooting at him.
All I see right now is a civilian.
This is 6 in traffic. Good hit.
The civilian's position is on the dismount point just opposite the graveyard. Should I leave him here? I will show the way for you, over.
You can leave him there. Over. Mike, on me.
Moving out.
We're going to check on the civilian back here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Warlord.
6, we're going to continue moving into time.
Go for it.
Six is Dagger 205.
This is 6 in traffic.
Warlord's seeing an armed presence at the supermarket, possibly on the roof. How copy?
Roger that. Armed presence on the roof by the supermarket. Over. Check this guy
Be
out.
advised, one has an RPG.
Roger. 3 to 6 on 3-2. Over.
Send for Havoc 3 and 3-2.
Warlord's reporting armed individuals on top of the supermarket to include at least 1 times RPG. Over.
Copy, armed individual, supermarket, 1 times RPG. Over.
All right, let's go ahead and make sure we secure that supermarket before we get too drug into the town. Over.
His injuries are improving. I'm going to give him a shot of morphine just to speed it along.
All right, Roger.
He should recover a bit quicker in the recovery position too.
All right, well, as long as we're sure he's going to recover, then we can. I don't want to waste too much time here.
Yeah, he's in a recovery position now. He got an extra shot of morphine, so he should improve pretty quickly.
Havoc 6, this is 36132.
3 to 6, send it over.
With how hot the town is, we're transitioning straight into Cordon and kickover.
Roger, make it happen.
Out.
Alright, I guess the things are heating up here. Alright, let's get in the action here.
Yeah, we'll just leave him like this. We'll get a hold of local medical and give him his position.
Yeah, he's well, you know, he's been treated to the best that we can provide right now, so we got to get in there.
Yeah. If we come across local medical, we'll relay it to them and send them his way.
Yep.
But for now, he should recover.
Six is Stalker on 3-2, over.
Stalker the 6, send it.
One of the platoon managed to drop a guy. He's still alive, Brick. So basically we got an EPW.
Roger. Myself and Mike are moving in to town time now.
Copy. It's going to be directly north of the church on the west side of a 2-story building.
Roger that.
Marv, let's get in it.
Backnet.
Six, this is Dagger, 3.5.
Dagger the 6 on .5, send it.
Warlord's advising that 2 of the 3 targets on top of that roof are down. Time now.
Roger, 2 with 3 down on top of the supermarket, over.
It's good copy. Dagger out.
3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Be advised, Bravo action whenever
Time for 3 on 3-2.
3 be advised, Warlord's reporting 2 out of 3 of those enemy are down on the top of that supermarket, over.
Copy.
Oh, we can't tell if there's a bad guy.
6 out.
Where are you looking?
See my lays? I think it's friendly. Yeah, it's friendly.
Havoc 6 is
Yeah, you're in close contact though. We gotta get up there.
3 to 6 on traffic, over.
Be advised, Havoc 3-2 has 1 times KAA, Sergeant Brewer.
We gotta
Roger
get
that,
back to the
over.
Vic. Hey, Alpha, we're gonna come back to you now. Let's go.
3-4, this 3-7 on 4-0, over.
Go for it. Go, go, go.
Crossing, so you know.
What's your status, over?
Mitchell, do you want us to hold position?
Dagger the 6 on .5, over.
Mitchell, maybe.
Go ahead.
Be prepared to have Warlord do a uniform change, or if we have another pilot available for uniform change, we have 1 times KA that will need reinforcement, over.
Copy.
Stand by for the call on that. Do we have a reinforcement bird on standby, or we just have 1 pilot?
Alpha copy.
Copy, I'll stand.
Darner, back here, down to the next ASR to the south-southwest. Our sectors are from northeast to southeast.
6, yeah, we have 3 times that need reinsert. Whenever, yeah, we have both pilots and 1 bird right now, so we need a uniform change.
All right, yeah, go ahead and uniform change.
Armed or unarmed?
Armed.
Copy that.
I can't see that through the trees.
Warlord, this is Dagger at 515. You're clear for uniform change. Advise once complete, you'll work up at LZ frame.
2, what's on the go?
Mitchell, come again. You want us to that building next to the church going south?
Mike, I'm moving up.
Copy that. Let me figure out.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Seven. This is Dagger 2.5.
The civilian right here.
Correction 6. This is Dagger 3.5.
6 on traffic on .5, over.
Be advised, there are multiple unmanned techies on the MSR heading to the west. They look unmanned at this time. How copy? Over.
Roger. Unmanned technicals on the MSR to the west. Over.
Man in a military helmet to your left, across the road by the bus stop.
A6, that guy is like 50 meters to your north at EPW.
Correction, construction helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna say the EPW is to the north here.
Yeah, just to the north, back of the building up here.
Yeah, hold up here.
I made a quick assessment.
Left.
Moving.
This way.
Oh, excuse me.
I made a quick assessment and checked after.
Alpha Bravo. Send it.
Where is he?
Did you guys move
Just over here.
this yellow house? Negative.
Back Sergeant Burns. Find him.
3-1, this is 3-3. Copy all.
This guy's alive here.
Are we a blocking force to the rear? 3-7?
Yes. Yeah, A-firm. You've got those
To
two
the
blocking
east?
positions to the east, yeah.
Good to go. Just to let you know, 3-6 was telling 3-2.
3, Mike, you're hard to read.
Roger.
Yeah, better.
3-6 is 3-7, over.
Okay, let's push it a little bit further.
Have you changed 3-2s and 3-3s responsibilities, over?
Do you need any additional flag through?
Yeah, well, you've directed 3-2 to move back. Reminder, a lot easier if I control the rifle elements, over.
6 is Dagger 325.
Make sure they go into a recovery
6,
position
send
when
it.
they're all bandaged as well.
Phoenix is going to be dropping reinforcements at vicinity
Got
grid
3-3 moving
054.
towards the blocking position to the east.
040, marked as dismount on the
3-2
map.
is
How
the
copy?
center.
Roger
3-4
that.
is to the north.
LZ the dismount. Over.
Position to the east.
You just blood up.
That is affirmative. LZ is dismount.
Roger, are you guys gonna move back to secure that, or are they just gonna come in on their own? Over.
Dagger actually
three,
move back, provide
7,
smoke, and clear the landing site.
All right, Roger. Advise when we have boots
Disregard-
on the ground
disregard my
and
last, continue
Phoenix
clear
is
through,
on the way
as
out.
directed, over.
Good copy. Out.
I mean, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with him right now, because we can't, like, you know.
Just roll with it, boys. We got to keep clearing.
All right, let's just make sure he's subdued, and you know, we're just gonna leave him here for now. We don't have anywhere to put him, as it were.
Yeah.
Roger.
Just mark it. Make sure he's unarmed, and we're good. 3 to 6 in traffic. Over.
Be advised, Havoc 3-2 are reporting voices inside the church. Not sure if
Roger, make sure you spread yourself between those two eastern.
Roger that.
MSR,
Once we
ASRs, over.
secure the outer areas, let's cordon that area off and you know, investigate. Let's not push in there too quickly. Over.
Roger that, Havoc 3 Romeo up.
Roger, over.
Copy.
Go.
We're moving back to the house.
Mike, I'm moving up.
Keep pushing
Yep.
Alpha.
Secured everything that could be a
Disregard.
weapon.
Across the street.
All right, Roger.
Hey Jacob, disregard on additional medical. I was already over there and he bled out.
Solid copy, over.
Stay on that tag road. Stay on that tag road. 05003.
Make sure we're window shopping all this.
Copy.
Bravo copies.
See something.
Window shut, eyes out, everywhere.
Position on the corner.
Roger.
Watching second story.
3734.
Hey, get away from that building. Get away.
I've
Roger,
got
keep
multiple
pushing.
civilians in the park right in the
Hey,
middle as we have one.
Cross it.
Just
Hey,
be
we're gonna
advised.
cross you.
Roger.
Crossing clear,
Actual
let's go.
Bravo, one-time gasoline truck to our southeast 145. Could be potential V-bed over.
You guys are all good.
Solid. Not crossing.
Civilian in here, watch yourself.
Crossing.
Roger.
Crossing.
Hey, 3-3.
Crossing.
Send it.
Alright. We took this building. The supermarket and building to the west of it are still occupied.
Crossing.
Can you hit it while we deal with casualties?
Crossing.
Copy. Moving
We're
time
not
out.
in a position to.
Got it. Screaming right on me. We're moving.
Sounds like some angry fuckers in this building, Souders.
We've got it.
Taking it.
Copy.
So, let's go.
You need to get out of the way area. Get out. Move. Get out of the way. Get out.
Sir, we need you to move. Low passive.
Go safe area, sir.
Hey, you guys need help with casualties here? Mike, get in here. Check Ennis.
You there?
3-6, this is 3-1, unable at this time. 3-3 is on the way there. Over.
Is upstairs been cleared?
Negative. I need someone up here.
Alright, I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's go.
Moving.
Mike, what's the status of casualties?
Phoenix is approaching LZ time now. Getting ready to drop off.
And white down, beating him up.
Roger, Dagger.
And it
I got doors open in this alleyway.
Yeah, Roger. Door on the right is also open.
Marks RLZ.
I have one down civilian that I've treated, waiting on him to recover.
Copy.
What you got on there?
I got one person in there who's laying down on the left.
What if you get
Roger.
a civilian already?
You have a flash?
Negative.
Alright, I'm gonna flash this room to the left.
Yeah.
Flash out.
Alright, I'm pressing a.
Gonna go in left.
Give him down.
Go in left.
That helps him out.
Left clear.
Stagger 325. Be advised. All out.
He's down.
All out.
Alright, pushing out.
RTV for uniform change. How copy?
Solid copy, Dagger. Good work.
Civilian survived. We're good.
Coming in, going right. Clear right.
Got second room.
On E set.
Fine. Seems clear. There's nothing on the right side.
Roger, yeah, the left corner looks clear.
Clear.
Alright, all clear.
Havoc 6, Havoc 3, Romeo on 3-2.
This is 6 on traffic.
Dagger on 325. Be advised, Havoc 3-3 has location of an enemy cache inside the supermarket. How copy over?
Solid copy, enemy cache inside the supermarket. Relay for Stalker 1, over. Alright, here we go.
Copy, Stalker 1-3, Romeo on 3-2, over.
Okay.
Alright, you want to get up there?
Third man set.
This floor is clear. This floor is clear. Go, go, go.
Let's go.
There you, O'Neal, get in that stack. I'm moving back downstairs.
Civilian downstairs survived. He just exited.
Alright, Roger. Ennis is good. Hey, get down, get down, get down. Stay down. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Both personnel that were injured are back up.
They were, Mike, they were wounded. Injured's like when you fall out of a tree.
Same thing.
Alright, this guy's just wigging out. Don't worry about him.
He just wants to get out of Dodge.
Alright, this guy's clear on the top floors of this building. I think the first 2 floors are clear. Alright, let's get out of this building. Oh, this is not the way out of this building. This floor is clear. This floor is clear. So.
Hey, get away. Back up. Back up.
We got 2 times 2 casualties, Bravo lead, and aimless.
That's a 50 cal.
Yes. It sounded a hell of a lot bigger inside.
Hey, check bodies. These guys did not copy.
7, we got another enemy casualty.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Roger. Just make sure he's unarmed first.
Check him, strip his weapons.
Hey, Murph, did you guys copy weapons cache in the supermarket?
Negative. I didn't hear what.
Well, there you go. There's a weapons cache in the supermarket.
Copy. Go. Copy. Moving.
Actually, hey, Murph, on me. Let's check these 2 garages here. This building was super occupied, so we gotta check these. All right, ready? I'm opening the right door.
Yep.
Oop, ND.
Alright,
just keep on the side of the...
Alright, looks good. Clear left, all good. Alright. Opening.
Go away.
Alright, peeking left. Clear, all clear. Anything in the back here?
Two sheds in the back.
Might as well check them.
Vacate for the area. Back off.
Sacks on.
Alright, moving to the next one. Alright, it's clear. Alright, this compound is... Oh, one more. Almost clear. Alright, I'm ready.
I'm on you.
I got it.
You got on you?
Clear right. Going left. Alright, clear. Alright, we're good. This is clear.
Six, this is Dagger 3215.
Dagger the 6 on traffic, over.
Be advised, Warlord is back en route to our location. I copy of you.
Warlord, be
Solid
advised,
copy,
the
over.
Enemy, or friendlies are taking contact from the western side of town, near what we'll call TRP Mark B on the map. This is that freeway, that I guess T intersection on the western side. You guys could focus ISR on the western side of Morton.
We're just on the other side of the road from the supermarket.
Coming in, coming in.
A-firm, yes, please.
There's confirmed large casualties.
Okay, let's
Back on that.
get down to this.
Alright.
Didn't realize I was right next to you, 6.
Oh, yep.
You guys are standing on poor Mark Clark there.
He's alright.
Yeah, he's a trooper.
Roger, move to Tom now.
He hasn't moved yet, so I think he's either asleep or he doesn't mind.
He had a late night. I'll take a nap.
I'm moving up to the next building.
With you. Crossing. Passing.
There's 2 civvies to our left by that fountain cash.
6, this is Stalker on 3-2.
Stalker the 6 in traffic, over.
Want to place demo on the large ammo or weapons cache that's in the supermarket brick. 3 civilians inside who need to get moved outside first, over.
Roger that. Are you able to move them yourself?
Negative. Doesn't look like they want to move over.
All right, Roger. If we can't get them out of there, let's just mark it down. We don't have to actually plant demo at this time. Over.
Disregard. They're leaving.
All right, Roger.
Hey, whose vehicle is this?
And we went after this from the
That
rear?
individual behind the house succumbed to his injuries as well.
What's that?
That enemy that was down succumbed to his
He's dead?
injuries.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dagger the 6 on .5, over.
Code 6.
Where were those technicals that you called up? Those are the ones right outside of the supermarket?
Be advised, 3-2 is mounting
Yeah, so technicals are bearing from
civilian
where you were. 150, just cross the inside.
All right, Roger. Those are unarmed vehicles, just so you know. So they're not quite technicals, over.
Good copy.
Hey, has that building you're on been cleared?
I don't believe.
Bravo, window shop it. If you don't see anything, don't clear.
Copy.
But keep moving down the street as you.
I'm getting no response from
Be advised, I am.
It's your show again, I assume. You're back on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Back on track.
What?
Keep us moving.
6 is Stalker on 3-2. Demo set.
Hey, Bravo, be advised on the left side of the road by that intersection coming up.
If you're talking to me, you're gonna have to start over.
Let's go.
So that one was on May 6th. I was looking through the trees at those Vics over there.
I mean, I'd rather assume that they're technicals first before we know. So, but yeah, I didn't see him until we were already over here.
Warlord, say again. Copy.
All right, moving up.
There are no sightings west for pause. Time now 6.
Roger that.
If 3-1 Mike is in the vehicle, I can...
3 to 6 on 3-2 over.
Hey,
Send for 3 on 3-2.
3 advised when we have this town mostly secured and cordoned off. Break. And have security set up on the western MSR. Over.
Good copy, over.
Roger, 6 out.
This is 3-1. Holy hell, how much do you have? We are pushing down to clear the roadblock and we'll push south into the harbor to ensure that it's clear. Over. Copy.
Havoc 6, this is 3-6 on 3-2.
3 to 6 end it. Over.
We still gotta clear the harbor and then we're done. Over.
Alright, roger that. Let me know when ready to rock.
Sit up as follows. Friendly
Copy,
push about the middle point of the town of Morton. Intent is to have friendlies move down into the harbor. If you can get eyes down there and check for anything, that'd be helpful.
We get civilian gathered places near the harbor.
Copy that. Center point of harbor. Yeah, civilians are gathering in there for some reason.
They say civilians are gathering at the harbor?
That's why I take a few extra.
Roger.
6, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2, over.
3 to 6 in traffic, over.
Be advised, stalkers located an ammo truck on the western side of the supermarket. They're moving that now, over.
Roger that, over.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like this site.
3
The
Romeo.
thermal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time. That's why until you get your drone, I figured it'd be good for you to have that. You know, the drones that are on order that are stuck. Oh, hang on. Go ahead. Stand by. Are we moving Urals?
Yes. Dagger.
That's A-firm.
Stalker's moving weapons cache that they found in a Ural.
Copy. Be advised, Stalker has commandeered Urals.
Sorry, I thought I want to use up on 3-2 also.
Yeah, I believe Lancaster is.
All right, they called that on 3-2, so.
All good.
Wasn't sure if you guys. I guess you guys didn't hear it.
No,
I did not.
That's fine.
All right, all good. I'll relay. I'll try and relay it a little bit better.
Copy.
This is Stalker on 3-2, over.
Stalker the 6 in traffic, over.
We're clear of the supermarket, just requesting no one, all friendlies are clear of it so we can blue dot.
Roger that. Relay to 3. 3 to 6, over.
Stalker has his vehicles again.
3 advised. Stalker, when all personnel are clear of the supermarket, the enemy cache is rigged for detonation, over.
Be advised, Stalker is going to be
Roger,
setting
6 out.
at the marketplace. Stalker is going to set off debt at the marketplace. They're going to detonate a cache. Had a hard time getting that out for some reason.
English hard.
One of
Yeah,
those
right.
days.
Too many words. I've reached my quota for the day.
let's move up to the next building with Havoc 4 here. I mean 3-4.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3 on 32.
3 to 6 on traffic, over.
The harbor is clear. Are we to remount and move out, over?
Yeah, Ephraim, let's go ahead and consolidate on the western edge of this town here, over.
What's the count?
Roger, out.
Goliath, this is Havoc 6 on 3-2, over.
Except for Goliath on 3-2.
Can we get some assistance with logistics on those unarmed Vics we left at the dismount and have them moved closer to the western edge of this town, over?
Warlord, this is Dagger 515.
Goliath, copy, stand by.
Take a mic, out.
Be advised, friendlies are gathering on the western
Tango Mike,
edge of town by...
All call signs for 0. We consolidate on the road with your Vics facing west. Same configuration as the moving. Be advised, 3-6 is bringing the unarmed Vics forward, over.
I thought it was only supposed to be us that had that many.
Yeah, I did.
Make sure to check his.
Hey, boss. Howdy.
Copy that. Pass on.
Hey, 6, Warlord is advising where they're setting up for debt. They're at the market. There are civilians in close proximity to them.
Goliath on 3-2.
This is 6 in traffic.
Copy all. Pass it on.
Be advised, vehicles were pushed up to the center of port.
Alright, roger that. Take a mic. We'll grab them from there. Alright, let's move back and grab the vehicles that were left behind. We got to move up to the center town, so they shouldn't be too far behind.
Copy, all moving. 6 is Goliath on 3-2.
This is 6 in traffic.
Stand by for intel.
Back at Gardner, we're...
Roger that, standing by.
In the town of Le Mule, grid reference 026053, there is a barn within the southern block of Le Mule. There is an unarmed Vic that we are looking to capture and maintain.
This grocery store.
I guess so.
Roger, I read back grid 025053, barn in the southern sector with a vehicle that we are to capture, over.
Correct.
You catch that?
Roger, is there a description of said vehicle, over?
It is a up-armored pickup truck.
Roger that, up-armored pickup truck, over. Oh, is that it? Did they get all the Vics?
We're missing a couple. There's the armored vehicle right there.
Right, someone just got in that one. 3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Same truck, up.
3, did we get all the vehicles moved up? Or there's still a couple behind, over?
I believe there was one times armed Vic in the center of town. I think and one of the squads was supposed to be taking that up. Stand by.
Yeah, roger that. That one's bringing up the rear right now. I'm running with that. I just want to make sure we got all the other unarms up, over.
They found it. That's both unarmed vehicles from the center of town then. That's all Vics, over.
Roger that. 3-6 actual. Do you feel the need to do a debrief before we move on, over?
So I think we did have a couple of KIAs. We had at least 3 times inserts. Can we get a recount on that one?
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3 on 3-2.
This is 6 in traffic.
All vehicles in the convoy now. The second unarmed Vic is yours as before, over.
Roger that. Do you feel the need to pause X and say anything here, or do you want to just continue, over?
Negative.
Alright, Roger, let's keep it rolling then.
Bravo, 3-2, just be advised, my DMR and
Alright, we're gonna be in the same Vic, second to last, unarmed.
Running.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't skip leg day.
We should have skipped pasta day too.
Say again for 24.
Yeah, pasta before we came out here.
Oh, you could have shared.
No, that's the problem. I ate it all.
Yeah, you could have shared.
Good old army noodles with ketchup.
Well,
Alright, here's
you never
here's our
shared your
beast.
pasta. It's a good thing that I never brought the cake with me.
I'll share next time.
Alpha Bravo.
Alright, let's go ahead and mount back up. All stations on 3-2, this is Havoc 6, go ahead and remount your vehicles, over.
Roger, are we resuming 5-0 as well?
Negative, let's avoid 5-0 for now. We're just gonna roll out to the dismount. It's a straight shot, so we'll try and keep it light for here, over.
Is that
Warlord,
everybody?
this is Dagger at 515.
Yeah, looks like everybody.
I gotta figure out a better way to do fucking convoy net.
Convoy, we are almost loaded up and we'll be heading out. Copy that, Warlord.
Mitchell, 3-4 is not in this one.
Correction, 3-7, this is 3-3.
Alright.
3 is mounted.
Copy. Warlord, be advised, our dismount point is set just past the sawmill that'll be on our northern side on the MSR. As we approach that, can you get eyes on?
Yep, mount him up, we'll leave it.
Advise if you see anything.
We're just heading to Big 3. All squads, man up, man up, man up.
Copy all, Warlord. Decker out.
What do you want that step back there? I mean, he doesn't know where Big 3 is because it's not in the convoy.
Alright, 3, this is 6 on 3-2, over.
Mitchell, load up on the second vehicle.
Stick traffic.
In this next objective, we are looking for a barn in the southern sector. Break. There is also an up-armored pickup truck that we are to seize. Capture this pickup truck, over.
Roger.
Alright, that is our primary focus on this next objective here. Over.
EPW that I managed to disarm.
Yeah, because it was off road.
I don't think it's supposed to be in this one.
Yeah, I don't know about that. In front of us.
What the frick? I told me get in
They
this
told you
one.
Vic 3 when they should have said Vic 2.
When you're halfway there, you're in a Vic.
Not Havoc 6, not Havoc 7.
But that's the start, and at the end of the day, it's not bad.
Halfway there isn't too bad.
Exactly.
In that case, head up to Vic 3.
At least he'll catch up with them eventually.
I'll get there.
Roger, Vic 2 it is. Let's make this quick, boys.
026053.
This is Havoc 3132. First Vic is full, so we're shuffling people around. Should be on the road in 30 CR, over.
Alright, Roger. I have a few more seats in this Vic. Vic 4 if you need them, over.
They should be able to manage shortly.
Roger that, 3.
There we are.
Alright, if we're all in, let's move out.
Roger.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I think I just have to, like, grab an extra radio and pre-program it and just leave it in the vehicle, and then I can just swap out radios as I need them. Or just add it to my inventory and then leave it in the vehicle when I don't need it.
I'll have to demo those blocks before we push through.
Yeah. I mean, there were a bunch of civilians around there, so maybe not. We'll just, you know, since it's a training exercise, we'll just not say we did. I know it does. But I'd prefer not to kill any of the civilians, if I can avoid it.
They were nominal civilians, and now we're using nominal explosives on the nominal weapons cache.
They're also in the supermarket, so...
Should have been standing there.
Yeah, it was a Costco.
Suspendable.
We'll just call it played out and have a good day. We'll let the Costco employees bottle it up, and we'll call it played out, and they can have a good day.
I hope I don't accidentally hit the clicker.
Copy that, Warlord.
Warlord is beginning ISR time now, 6.
Roger. There's some birds flying in there. I thought that was the countermeasures from Warlord for a second, but it was not.
There's four bricks placed in the vehicle under the seat if you need them anyway.
I still got 5.
Perfect.
I will pick up 3 of those though. Leave one with the Vic.
That's the backup plan if the vehicle gets disabled.
Yep. Actually, this is unarmed, so well, yes, no, still leave one.
Yeah, it's still a extremely armored vehicle, so it could be utilized.
It's mine resistant.
I mean, it has equipment in it. It's got some
Havoc
laws
6,
and
this is
shit.
3-6. The last Vic is stalled. We are herringboning so they can catch up on.
Alright, herringbone. Roger that. 3
It
over.
does have to hatch for it.
Herringbone, right.
Continue load.
Last Vic caught up earlier than expected. We're back on the road.
The last fix stalled, so alright, go and pull us back on the road. Hey! Doing like, fuck that sign.
Right?
Oh boy, oh Jesus. Should have bundled our home and auto insurance with Progressive here.
I think they already tried that and they had a lot of questions.
Yeah, I can pull up on the app here on my phone. I have in my pocket.
Spawn point at 200.
Roger, 200 meters.
Go ahead, Warlord.
Oh, I heard something.
Ooh, explosion.
Explosives off in the distance.
Warlord is marking 2 possible concentrations of troops on the map. 6.
That,
One
Warlord.
of the
Are you able to get marks on approximate locations?
Yeah, I'm tracking.
If you say it wasn't you, that just makes us believe it even more.
I mean, blackers in my pants.
Copy all south, north, and Long Hill. It's all the trees around this town.
Copy.
He's got marks going up.
Bravo, find us the best route to our blocking position and we'll go that way.
Roger, would that be in terms of map recon?
3 to 6 on 3-2 over. Warlord is marking enemy positions on the northeast, northwest, and south. Reference following grids. Break. Infantry in 027, 056. Break. 023, 055, and 026, 051. Over.
In the woods.
Roger, Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3. We're going to be attacking and clearing these green zones before we move into town, over.
Roger that, 3. Over.
3 out.
Alright, the platoon's gonna move on the outside and clear out these enemy positions on the exterior first before we move into town.
Hey, to go up the hill, you guys went to the north.
They were taking a lot of fire, so I moved them out away from the town. Pinga. Go ahead.
3 to 6 on 3-2 over.
Lots of thermal signatures.
Traffic.
Which direction are you gonna maneuver first? Over.
We're clearing the southern green zone first, over.
Alright, Roger.
Copy that southern mark that's near our position currently. Copy that. Hey, this southern tree line swarm with dudes. Clarifying, we are moving the big.
Wait, define swarm. Like what size of force here?
He said lots of heat signatures. You can't really tell. He just said it's filled with heat signatures.
So like at least a squad or at least 2 squads.
Warlord. Warlord, can you confirm squad, 2 squad more as far as heat signatures?
Pond.
At least 2 squads, copy.
3-6 on 3-2 over.
Stick traffic.
The enemy mark to our southwest is looking like at least 2 times squads in the trees over.
Roger.
Pushing forward a little bit.
And that's this southern tree line
6
right
out.
here. Lancaster, do you see anything in there with the thermal?
Didn't see anything. I don't have a good look into the town. I was looking at rooftops.
Copy.
Continue to push on towards these next side of trees.
There's no fucking cover here. I hate this.
There's a vehicle over there.
Got a possible sighting on a guy, Baron.
I got too much trouble. I want to get up to the trees so we're in some cover at least.
Yep.
I got one in the front garden of a house bearing 292, about 200 meters.
Copy.
Let me see his legs, but he's in there.
His friend's ahead of us.
Second.
Friendly's
And
ahead to
then-
the northwest.
Hey, we got a fuel truck.
Moving up.
I see dude with his
Go ahead, Warlord.
rifle around a corner bearing 295. Into that white building.
That's a
past the
negative.
red
We've been
fuel truck.
scanning it as we move, but so far nothing's happened.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen any thermals to the southwest, have you?
As of right now, the only thing is what I got from Warlord is that they have possible 2 squads to the southwest tree line.
Right. I haven't seen any fucking movement over there. They must be hiding pretty. Are they? Can you tell if they're prone or what?
We're checking with the Warlord right now.
Roger.
Copy all. He's saying that southern area is clear now. I don't know what happened. He's calling it a fuzz or a glitch of some sort.
All right, Roger.
So,
And be advised on the MSR, there's a fuel tanker right off the left-hand side.
3-4, where are you?
Warlord friendlies are pushing into the tunnel of Mole. Time
3-4,
now.
I'm trying to reach you on the fucking radio. Respond.
You can keep ISR on that your northern and northwestern marks.
I'm on the world's pause. I'll reach him.
3-6 on 3-2 over.
There you go.
Second traffic for 3 on 3-2.
3B advised. Warlord's saying that they are having a technical glitch and that they're no longer detecting enemy to our southwest. Break. There is a fuel truck, however, to our 300 on the right side of the road as it bends in the town, so be aware of that. Over.
Can't hear you. Say again.
6 out.
Corner you pointed out, there's another guy with an RPG. 2 to his left,
Copy.
5 feet.
Where's that RPG?
White house up ahead.
White
292.
Roger. If you got an enemy, if you got someone with an RPG, that's a target.
You're taking fire currently.
Copy. We take a shot.
Take it.
Dead.
All stations be advised. Stalkers engaging an individual with an RPG. White House to the northwest. Over.
You had a
Marker
Watching the
placed
guy
on
on
that
the
as well.
Yep.
Watching
Watching that guy on the corner now.
Your throat, did not hear any of your last
Gotcha.
message over.
Euro on the road.
Second grenadier.
170.
The launcher is not civilian. You get a clear shot on him, fucking put him in the ground.
Someone might be able to get a shot at him if they go on the other side of the road.
The trees are kind of in the way.
I'm peeling to the right here. Dagger the 6 on .5 over. I'm looking for a barn structure in this town. Intel said it was in the southern sector. Can you get Warlord to ID that building and mark it over?
Good copy, 6. I'll get in touch with Warlord. Stand by.
All stations with Havoc 6 just had an explosion out to the 240 on the southwest tree line. Did I say something else?
Roger, Havoc 3-1, danger close contact west side of the town.
Alright, I see it. Yeah, Roger, I see the vehicle pulling out of the trees there. Yeah.
Let's go.
This is 3-6. If you don't have good eyes or real approach to the town, we do not enter yellow.
Dagger the 6 in traffic.
Warlord advised that they would dig a lot lower to get in sight inside the barn. There are RPGs in the area, so they're not willing to get that low. How copy over?
Roger that. I don't need him to get low to tell me what's in it. I just want to know the location of the barn relative to us. Over.
Good copy. Warlord is getting marked time now.
Roger, take a mic. Alright, I'm moving up to the edge of town to the west here.
6.
Yeah.
You see the direct west from us? Left-hand side of that tree. That red roof is the barn that's marked by Warlord.
Right over there?
To the left.
Over there.
That one.
Alright, Roger.
That one's the one marked by Warlord.
3-6 on 3-2, over.
3 and 3-2.
3B advise. Warlord has marked the barn with an infantry mark. It's in grid 025053, keypad 3, over.
Good copy, 025053, keypad 3, over.
Good readback. 6 out. Alright, moving up.
Behind you.
Can't see much other than distant, like way up the road.
Civilian front, northwest.
In front of a church.
Yep. All stations on 3-2, this is Havoc 6. We have eyes on civilians in front of the church to our northwest, just to the right of the entry of the town, over.
3-2 copies.
Roger.
We are. Send it.
Three to 6 on 3-2, over.
6 is Dagger, 3.5,
break. 6, this is Stalker on 3-2. That Vic just pushed out of town to the west on the MSR, over.
Roger, you're saying the target, Vic?
Yeah, A firm.
Alright, Roger. 3, let's go ahead and push into this town, over.
This is Havoc 3. You want us to move into town before blocking positions are set, over?
Negative. Get those blocking positions set.
Roger, we're waiting on the northern and the western positions to be set before we move it over.
Alright, Roger that. Dagger the 6 on traffic on 0.5.
6, so you want Warlord to follow that Vic, over.
Yeah, A firm, go ahead and have Warlord track that Vic, see where it ends up.
Good copy. Warlord will be following the Vic, over.
Roger, take a mic. Stalker, this is 6 on 3-2, over.
Send over.
Be advised, Raven and Warlord track that vehicle as it moves west, so just focus on what we got here.
Good copy. Going back towards the
Civilians in front of the church, watch your fire.
Roger, 6 out.
Civilians in front of the church, watch fire. Yeah, I'm watching him.
Alright, I'm gonna creep up to that wood pile, but I'm not going past that till his blocking positions are set.
Yeah, that's the best cover that I can see anyway.
I'm up to
Yeah, we got down enemy combatant to the 255.
Havoc 6, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
This is 6, send traffic, over.
I have an interrogative on the blue force marker. Infantry motorized 026051. Is that old or new? Over.
026051. I do not see any mark in that grid, over. Alright, correction, no disregard. That, I believe that mark was technical glitch on Warlord and is not relevant, over.
Copy all. 3 Romeo out. This is Dagger 3.5.
Dagger 6, send it.
Warlord is advising that it might have been a sensor issue, placing that mark on the map break. But they did see something in that area. I'll copy over.
Roger that. Is it still there, over?
Stand by.
3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Send traffic.
Is it intended that one of your armed Vics is pushed all the way to the far side of town, over?
We're blocking all of the roads leading out of the town, over.
Alright, roger that. Just making sure they weren't out ahead when they shouldn't be, over.
We're trying to get them around the town instead of through it.
Roger that. Keep it up. Alright, hey, there's a friendly Vic. They've swooped around. The armed Vic is at the other side of town. Oh. Uh-oh. Was it just me? Or maybe it was just me. Or maybe it wasn't. We'll find out. Nope. Just me. It's Havoc 6 back on 0.5.
Disregard the
correct,
step
this
up.
is Dagger back 3.5.
I didn't know that they had that kind of technology.
6 Dagger 3.5.
This is 6 in traffic.
Warlord is lifting back up. They were on the deck. How copy over?
Roger.
I thought I heard voices from the church.
Yeah, me too.
Sound Russian.
I definitely heard something. The guy just checked his fucking cell phone right there, this guy?
I thought he just took a picture. Hope it was a good one.
I don't like that.
No.
Stalker, this is Havoc on 3-2, over.
Send over.
We got, sounds like Russian voices coming from the church tower to our immediate northwest. Break. Also, we got this guy in front with slacks and, plaid shirt. He just pulled out a cell phone and put it away really quick.
Roger.
Copy. We're moving to that pause momentarily. Break. The building that is to the north of the target building is occupied. We're clearing through it. Over.
Roger. Three to 6 on 3-2, over.
Send traffic at 3 on 3-2.
3, do you have those blocking positions set at this time, over?
I'm waiting on 3-3 on the north side at this time.
This guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Keep eyes on this guy while I pay for. Has anyone been into the church yet?
Havoc 6,
Nope.
3 Romeo, 3-2 is moving to that position time now after the dispatch.
Roger, we have contact, second story of this church tower.
6, this is Dagger 325. 3 Romeo, call.
This is 6, end it.
Warlords here on ISR,
Reloading.
multiple individuals in the forest to our south, tree line to our south.
Roger that.
Loading.
Shit. 3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
7 for 3 on 3-2.
3 warlords reporting more potential op 4 in the tree line to the south, over.
Copy, all, over.
Reloading.
I'm watching the
Op
window.
4 and civilians in the church.
Roger.
We got perfect sight lines in through that door as it's open.
Oh, well, not friendlies are in it. Let's move up.
Yeah.
That's not why I'm
If it did open, we had perfect
Stay the fuck down. Stay the fuck down.
Or put a flash in there.
Okay.
Moving in with you.
Yep, copy. We're putting the flash in first.
Roger, set.
Set Cordon on this charge for Stalker and Havoc get you.
We're gonna go in slow and methodical.
You fucking stay down, dude.
6, this is Dagger 325.
I'll keep an eye on this fucking.
One down, close left.
So 6, send it.
Okay, Murph, take the stairs.
Be advised, had a IR
One
on
on the
location
left.
to our south.
Alright, holding
I'm
stair.
seeing it's all
Okay,
KIA.
I'm going in here. I'm hooking right. I need someone with
I'm
me
on your
going
left.
Okay,
Uh,
3, 2,
wait over.
1. Go.
1 down and left.
Havoc 6, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
This is 6, wait over, clearing the building.
Would be Murph.
Alright, first floor is clear.
Two civilians down at the back. They need medical assistance.
Roger. Mike, in here.
I'll send one of them with him.
Alright, coming up. I'm with you, Murph.
One down.
Alright, oh, this is sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, this is why we get paid the big bucks.
Yeah, good luck. 3, this is 6, enter traffic, over.
Okay, this looks clear.
Be advised, Havoc 3-3 is taking contact to the northwest in the tree line. How copy?
Roger that, contact northwest in the tree line, over. Oh, lost all our map marks.
Romeo.
You good up there, Rainey?
We'll be in a moment. Stand by.
We will be in a moment.
I got it.
Murph, you should get up there, yeah? Oof.
Fuck it. You know what's overrated? Underkill. Bravo, this is underkill's underrated. That's the one. That's the one.
Alright, hey, Stalker, I'm heading back down. Call me on the radio if you need anything. Mike, this 6, did you check those guys out in the church? The civilians? I see you.
Uh,
Murph, we all clear in here?
I believe so. Just making sure these guys are all actually good.
All stations on 3-2. This is Havoc 6. The church building is secured. Break. We have numerous civilians inside that are wounded and or injured. We're treating time now. Over. Alright, if you guys want to get in the church, these civilians here, get in there. If not, just stay the fuck down.
We've got them locked down here.
Alright, this guy had busted out a cell phone at one point, the guy with the slacks over there, but he has done nothing else that was suspicious since then, so.
You might have just wanted to post it on his Instagram there, 6.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or Twitter, who knows what they use out here.
Alright.
Shots out.
Pushing up, pushing up.
See if there's friendlies that way or not.
Right on,
Mike to 6 on point 5. Let me know when you're all everything's taken care of inside that church building.
Copy. 1 times is stabilized. 1 times is still injured heavily.
Roger that. Alright, we'll hang out here until you've done your thing.
6, this is
Friendly, come
Dagger
back.
3215.
Send it.
Warlord is advising that target Vic is going to get ready to move off, right? He's getting ready to move to the west. Be advised, there's also BTR and the MSR to the west by our target vehicle. High copy.
Roger, where's the target vehicle right now?
Heading out west. It's getting ready to start moving again.
Roger, what's its current grid?
Stand by.
3 to 6 inner traffic on 3-2, over.
Be advised, we're taking heavy infantry contact to our east from 3-3's position north of
Back on you, both individuals are
Roger,
stabilized in a recovery
my
position.
tracker's malfunctioning. I need the grid of 3-3's position, over.
standby. Grid is going to be 025055. How copy, over?
025055, over.
I'll be that infantry marker in 027056.
We're here, friendlies.
6, Dagger 3215, over.
Maintaining southeastern Cordon.
There is 6 ended on point 5.
Grid is as follows: 022, right?
Yeah.
Good thing we never
053.
had too much of a kick up in dust.
Roger, 022053. Also the BTR is at that grid, over.
There's a lot of gunfire that I can't fucking see. I swear
That's confirmed. The BTR is west on the MSR from our pod.
Roger, let me know if it starts to approach, over. Cover, cover, cover.
Shit, there went our cover. Both individuals are in recovery position. They're patch treated.
Roger.
They just need hospitals.
Alright, Roger. 3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
We roll back to the church.
3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Bravo copies. We're holding our fucking position
3 Mike,
here.
6 Mike.
6, this is 3 Romeo. Standby. 3-6 is down, over.
Roger.
Giving you a heads up, 2 times individual in the church structure are patched up, they're stabilized, and they're just awaiting transport to a hospital.
6, this is Dagger 3215.
What you got?
Dagger 6, send it.
Warlord is advising target Vic moved on to the next objective. How copy, over?
Solid copy. Target Vic move to the next objective, over.
They're engaging contacts in the tree line to our south-southwest.
We got fucking nothing, Cordon. Let's go over there. We're crossing in front of you, man.
Good.
Cross.
Go. Anything in here?
Who's this? Hey, Oscar the Grudge, where do you want us?
You know, you'd be grouchy too if you lived in a fucking trash can, Stalker.
Contact here.
I want you moving up and trying to spot these targets. There's a BTR out to the west on the MSR, so if you see that shit, call it up.
Copy, go and kill him.
It's a little far out. It's in grid 022053, last we heard.
Eyes on the marker.
Eyes on, friendly Vic, 255. Through the trees.
3-6 back on station.
Roger, 3-6. Be advised to the west. The target vehicle has moved on to the next objective break. However, there is a BTR last seen in grid 022053 on the MSR at this time. Over.
Roger.
The stats are
6
probably
out.
just what's engaging the fucking Vic.
Copy. Friendly's crossing the road ahead.
Yep, eyes on.
Dagger, 6 on point 5.
Go for Dagger.
Dagger, you're cleared hot on that BTR if Warlord has a shot. Clear type 3 if needed. Over.
Copy all. You haven't know what friendlies are near that location?
I do not have eyes, and my Blue Force tracker is non-functional. Over.
Copy all. Take care of it.
Alright, I'm moving up. Mike, I'm moving up.
Dagger back on 3215.
6, Roger.
6 is Dagger, 3215.
This is 6, send it.
Warlord is going type 3 on that BRDM to our west. How copy?
Roger, is it BRDM or BTR? Over.
BRDM.
Roger. 3-6 on 3-2, over.
I prefer not being anywhere near that fuel truck.
Yeah. 3-6 on 3-2, over.
Send for 3 on 3-2.
3 be advised, I've cleared Warlord type 3, and correction on the target. It is a BRDM, not a BTR. However, Warlord's going to take it out, over.
286, approximately 200 meters. There's movement in the trees.
Oh, yeah, well, those guys got fucking smoked.
Yep, those were the two.
Friendly's out to the straight west here.
Yep. Go for 6, Mike.
Three to 6 on 3-2, over.
Solid copy, 1 time.
3, we just saw 2 Op4 run out of the trees at 285. They got smoked properly, but there's probably some more hanging around there. Over.
Warlord is guns.
1 times.
Also, Warlord is
KIA.
in guns. 6,
this is Dagger, BRDM catastrophic.
Roger, nice work. All stations 3-2, BRDM is confirmed catastrophic. Over.
Also, 1 times KIA.
Roger. Who is it?
3-1's Mike. I'll get you a name here in a second. Say again, 3-1 Mike's.
Dagger,
name.
this is 6 on point 5, over.
Go for Dagger.
We have another K, so we're going to need a reinforcement flight when you get a chance, over.
Good copy. Dagger out.
Are we still not allowed to go in town?
3 Mike, your radio is still spotty. It's
Goliath is Havoc on 3-2, over.
Name.
Send for Goliath on 3-2.
Goliath, interrogative. Are we looking for anything else specific in this town?
Copy.
Break
Brown.
of Lamole, or are we to proceed following the target vehicle to Lamenton, over?
Proceed
Dagger,
on
this is
mission
Mike
to
on point 5.
Lamenton for the target vehicle.
All right, roger that. 3 to 6 on, or disregard. Havoc 6 out. 3 to 6 on 3-2, over. Ugh.
Send for 3 on 3-2.
All right, 3. Let's go ahead and move on through this town. Let's get the formation moving west, up into those. Let's clear out that tree line, and then continue to move on the last objective to secure that vehicle, over.
Havoc 3 copies all over. 6 is Dagger 3.5 over.
This is 6, end it.
Be advised, Warlord is RTP for uniform change to bring reinforcements out. Copy over.
Solid copy, over.
Reinforcement
Let's
is
move up.
brown.
Let's move up to that that rock wall over there.
Yep. Sounds like there's a straggler in the woods somewhere that the Vic had eyes on.
Stalker, this is Havoc, send traffic.
We're in grid 024053, keypad 4, brick. Tree line out to the west and northwest appears clear at this time, over.
Roger that, Stalker, over.
Stalker, right.
6 is Dagger 3215, over.
Dagger 6, send it.
We are setting up an LZ break at grid 025053.
Currently 6 Michael take.
Roger, Dagger, eyes on your mark. All stations on 3-2. A reinforcement flight is coming in at LZ new 025052, grid reference, south of the town of Lemuel, over. Something's going down over there.
3-3 Mike, say again, red on what?
Oh, it's friendlies. Friendlies over there to the west.
Begin collapsing operations time now, over.
Solid copy. Back count on sailing.
Send over.
Solid copy. I'll let 3 Mike know when he gets back in. He'll have a few extras to give you. Do we know where 3-3 is located?
Not at this time. I can find out though. 3-6 on 3-2, over.
Send traffic.
3, can you give me the grid reference of 3-3, over?
Be advised, 33 is at the northern blocking position. We are collapsing back to the western blocking position time now.
Alright, roger that. We I am at the
3-3 will have the most.
the intersection in grid 025053 on the west side, over.
Roger, the entire platoon is coming your way.
Alright, roger that. Take a mic out. They're all coming to us.
Copy.
Yeah, they're all collapsing in here now.
Roger that. Thanks, Sergeant.
All Mike's, this is 6 Mike. Give me an ace report with a sailing count that all of you have at this time.
If you want to do the same thing, you can. You know.
It's up to you.
I hate it when naked men appear in front of me.
People pay good money for that, Sergeant.
Go ahead, Lancer.
Yeah, have them just.
Roger 3-1. Just keep your gun pointing in that direction, over.
Good copy, Lancer. You're signing in.
Roger, all call signs. Civilian Euro inbound. Civilian
6, this is 3032.
West.
Looks like he's running away.
Oh, Jesus Christ, doing something.
He's noping the fuck right out.
Roger, be prepared to move out westward once the platoon's formed up. All other call signs, 3-2, 3-3, correction, 3-2, 3-4, form up to move west.
How far is this?
Havoc 6, this is 36 on 3-2.
Roger, 3-4, correction, 3-2, move in front of 3-1.
3-6, send traffic, over.
Platoon is reconsolidated on the western side of town. We're moving out town now.
Alright, roger that.
36 out.
Did we scavenge what he... Never mind.
025 break.
I'm blaming myself.
There are no hazards. Sit reps. Sorry, Alpha. Friendly.
Roger.
Holding security and objective 2. Friendly location.
Havoc 6,
Last
this
call
is
sign,
Goliath on
this is
3-2.
3-7, send over.
Goliath, this is Havoc, send traffic, over.
Stand by for intel.
Roger, standing by.
3-7 over.
Believe 3-1 is the Vic directly in front of me.
Intel's currently showing that pickup truck has parked somewhere on the northern portion of the harbor. Reference grid ref break 010061.
3-3 Mike says he needs a couple of bags.
Roger, read back. Grid reference 010061. Possible location of target vehicle, north side of the harbor. Over.
3-7, send over.
That's a date firm. Havoc 6 additional. Be advised, that harbor area is location of a possible garrison for hostile forces.
Roger that. Harbor is likely a garrison for Op 4. Over.
Glide out.
Come on, really?
Bravo, you still got 3-6 target this town in Lamentin
3-6 on 3-2. Over.
6 traffic.
Did you copy that traffic from Goliath? Over.
All
right, Roger. Out.
6 is Dagger 325 over.
This is 6 on traffic.
Phoenix is inbound. Time now. We set LZ.
Roger that. I was Havoc 6. I gotta go off comms for a mic or two here. Havoc 6 off comms, 2 mics. I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. We are back. It's Havoc 6 back in comms. Havoc 6 back in comms.
Good copy, 6. Out. Six, this is Dagger 3.5.
Dagger the 6.5, send it.
Be advised, we have 1 times reinforcement with us proceeding west to catch up main element break. Phoenix has gone back RTB for uniform change, over.
Roger that. I'm also Oscar Mike from the LZ area, so I'll catch up with you guys. Over.
Good copy, 6. Dagger out. This is Havoc 3 civilian Vic approaching convoy from the front. He's turning around.
Oh, we'll get there eventually. Unless that's pretty far. Do they take vehicles, or I'm gonna cheat, because I can do that.
Jeopardy music.
Warlord. There he is.
6, this
You run
is
fast.
Soccer on 3-2.
I sure do.
Getting off. Let's see how
This
fast
is
I
6
can
on
do
traffic on 3-2. Over.
Hey, Goss.
Be advised that civilian Vic is currently in grid 017057. Keypad 2 brick. He's pulled off the road onto that little SSR brick. He's still sitting in the Vic. He doesn't look like he's moving. Might be best to push the convoy past with load security until that time.
Roger that. Let's go ahead and make it happen.
Daniel, over here. Other side of the road. Come on, Oscar, come on.
Still on the north side of the road.
I'm with you, buddy.
Mitchell?
What's your comment? Hey,
I'll meet
Bravo.
up with me. I'll move down the MSR to you.
Maliki's really playing to his name there. He's leaking all over the place.
Bravo, take that movement.
Well, hold up. This ain't our boy. Bricks, what's your
With you.
current pause?
With actual time now, we're moving.
A firm. On your map, reference the buildings at 015055.
Sorry, say again, Malik, where you guys at?
We are ahead of the second to last Vic right now.
We're here. Yeah.
There you guys.
6, this is Dagger 3215 over.
Little boys.
There's 6 centered on 0.5 over.
Warlord is back on station, heading to our pods over.
Roger that, Dagger. Over.
Alpha B-Vice, we're taking the north.
Oh, I never put my
western
aggro back
side
on.
of town.
Watch this guy on the left. Watch out, we're passing you.
Havoc 6, this is Dagger 3215.
This is 6 centered on 0.5 over.
Warlord ISR is showing armed boats in the harbor. How copy over?
Roger, armed boats in the harbor. 3 to 6 on 3-2 over.
Send for 3 on 3-2.
B-Vise, Warlord is has visual on armed boats in the harbor. Over.
3733. 3 copies all over.
And 6, this is Dagger 315.
This is 6 centered on 0.5.
ISR is also showing hips in the area, enemy hips.
Right. Are they unarmed or armed? Over.
Stand by.
3, this is Stalker on 3-2 over. Havoc 3, this is Stalker on 3-2 over.
Send for 3 on 3-2.
Let me know whenever your last guys are past this SSR in grid 017057 and we'll pick up.
Mike, this is 6 on 0.5 over.
Go ahead.
Where did I lose you?
I was up by Dagger trying to give 3-3 Mike some morphine, then he didn't take it, so I was retrieving it.
Alright, Roger. I'm up here on Stalker's position.
I'm coming up on the north side of the road
He
there
became very
now.
compliant whenever I put a
up with you
6.8
shortly.
right next to his engine block.
What's that?
He became very compliant and turned off the road as soon as I put a 6.8 run next to him.
Oh, smarter than he looks.
Right?
Yeah, Mike, I'm up here on the north side of the road. We're just at that civilian vehicle that was, we forced him to stop.
Six, Dagger 3215 over.
This is 6 centered 0.5.
3 on 3-2. Warlord is advising times 1 hit unarmed.
Send over.
Roger, 1 time unarmed hit.
To your south is the last Havoc.
And then, Dagger, that's also in the harbor area?
Good copy. Tango Mike over.
Yes, in the harbor area over.
Roger.
That was the last Vic has just gone past us now, so let's pick up and start moving.
The trees are speaking to me.
Goss, let's go.
3 to 6 on 3-2 over.
10 for Havoc 3 on 3-2.
3, Warlord's also reporting an unarmed hip in the harbor area as well. Over.
Good copy over.
I'd like to think you heard
6 out.
6, Dagger 325, be advised, Park is down on the map over.
Roger that, Tango Mike.
Hip also done the harbor.
Well, there's shit for cover around here.
I'm blending into the bushes.
Continue to move west on the road.
6 is Dagger 325 over.
This is 6 centered on 0.5.
ISR is showing 1 more times hit unarmed, same location over.
No, we're not going past
Roger,
them, we're getting
confirm
lined
2
up.
times hips unarmed in the harbor area. Over.
2 times hips.
Good copy, Dagger up.
You're making babies.
All station on 3-2, be advised. There's a second unarmed hip also in the harbor area. We are up to 2 times hips in the harbor. Over.
I've got a blue and red one bearing 302.
If you're stepping off,
A second unarmed hip has hit the harbor.
Yeah, I see blue and red. I'm talking. It's
the rear remaining
Hope they didn't break a hip. While
Yuck, 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 yuck.
While he's in the driver's seat, you're going to be driverless
Nothing
and
else. But
very,
CV's
very
out there so
vulnerable.
far.
Hey, boss, since it's unarmed,
6,
how do we fire warning shots to the hip?
Don't worry about it.
Copy.
Friendly's moving up on the other MSR to our north.
Roger, eyes on. We'll move up to that fucking broke down building right there.
Moving.
You're good. I'm just trying to.
Let's go.
This is 6 ended 1.5.
5-star showing civilians in the harbor area. How copy over?
Roger, civilians in the harbor. Over.
Civilians in the harbor.
All stations on 3-2, be advised. There are confirmed civilians in the harbor area, intermixed with enemy. Over.
Havoc 3, copy.
6 out.
Eyes on a fair amount of civilians down here in the town.
Oh yeah.
I know you will, but I'm gonna say to make myself feel better, keep it super tight with that 40.
Oh yeah.
Eyes on friendlies 330 on the road. It's how far is that? It's like 300 meters almost.
Yeah, we got an SBF element up on top of that hill.
Do we?
Why, I'm saying that would be the primo spot for 3-4 while we're moving in.
Oh, a little late to get them there now if we're not there.
Right here. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of sightlines into the town here. It's really only exterior.
Yeah.
Try they're moving in. All right. I mean, there's a hill over here that might have good sightlines. Let's shift over that. Let's shift over that way.
Oh. Moving. Or go across.
Who's crossing the road in front?
What's that?
Unknown. I think that might be. Is that Stalker? Looks like Stalker. That.
Yeah, it looks like Stalker.
Either Stalker or Dagger.
Moving in front of you, Stalker.
Go ahead.
Oh, Bill from you know.
He just lost his driver. Watch the Vic.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Oh, he switched. Okay, fuck. Sorry.
I made the right call.
Much better position.
Yeah. I know I'm on a forward-facing slope. I understand that. I understand the risks, but it's better eyes.
I saw some concealment in the bushes here.
Yeah, but I also want to be prone in case I need to shoot. It's a calculated risk. Let's see how bad I am at maths. There's friendlies.
Once 3 gets into that town, let's move. Let's collapse on them. All right, let's go. I'm moving up.
Moving. Let's go.
Shot or explosion?
Yeah, well, both. How about both?
Explosion. Yeah, I'll take it.
Correction Harbor.
I can drop my suppressors.
More civilians down the right side of this road.
Havoc 6, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
3 to 6 send traffic over.
Be advised, that is RPGs, small arms firing at Warlord. How copy over?
Solid copy. Over.
From the vicinity of the harbour. Over.
Roger. Over.
3 Romeo.
Open the store.
Let's not enter any houses or radiants that we can.
Alright, clear.
3-2 copies.
Three Mike, this is 6 Mike.
Cordon and knock over. Roger, yeah, we are Cordon and knock as well. That's cool. 3-2 copies off.
All right. I don't want to get too far off on our own here.
Get off the road, sir.
Yeah.
6, this is Dagger 325 over.
Dagger the 6, 1.5, send it.
Warlord is advising those RPG shots came from the guard shack going onto the docks. That copy over.
Roger that.
Inside.
RPGs from
Go
the guard shack
inside.
by the docks.
Get off the road. Get off the road.
3 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Send for 3 on 3-2.
Warlord is reporting that those RPG shots came from the guard shack near the dock area, over.
All stations 4-3.
3 copies
we are
all.
now Cordon
6 out.
and kick. I say again, we are now Cordon and kick, over.
Oh shit, this fuel truck is smoking over here, watch out.
I want you to split up on this MSR. 3-1, correction.
3
Looks
Mike,
like
this is 6
3-4
Mike, how copy,
and
over.
3-6 are up on our far northern side on the ridgeline break, moving towards the lighthouse. Break.
And 6 is Dagger 325. Warlord has confirmed that there's a guy with RPG at the gatehouse. Over.
Roger that, Dagger, over.
Where'd you guys?
This is Havoc 6, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
This is 3 to 6 in traffic. Yeah.
3-1 has made contact with the harbour at the gate and entering into the harbour, over.
Roger that, over. Dagger the 6 on 0.5, over. Be advised, friendlies have entered the harbor area. I say again, friendlies have entered the harbor, over.
Good copy. Friendlies have entered the harbor area. Out.
I'm pulling back up.
And 6, Dagger 325, over.
Dagger the 6 on 0.5, send it.
Be advised, Dagger has set up overwatch to the east of the harbor.
Roger that, Dagger.
Hold here for right now, because fucking...
Get off the road, sir. Get out of here. Move. Move.
Alright, if he's not responding right away, just keep an eye on him and keep moving.
Copy.
Roger, 3-6, this is 3-7. Can you get your guns onto that target vehicle directly to your windows? Take it back out.
There's boats down there with what looks like auto cannons on the back from.
There are civilians creeping up on us right here.
Jesus Christ, they're fucking everywhere.
There's one down over there. I'm gonna keep peeling to the south here, Mike. Actually, I'm gonna hop back over this fence. Oh, I can't do that.
Keep pushing north along this ridge line. See what we get eyes on. Maybe
Oh,
we'll get
hello.
up to
6, this is Dagger, 325 over.
Friendlies here.
6, send it.
Be advised. I sorry, showing that there is a possible Vic to your northwest right. Grid is as follows: 010-062 over. Marked on the map.
Roger that. Our target vehicle was last reported in 010061, so that could be it, over.
Excision this net, this is Stalker, currently in the guard shack on the grid 010060, under fire. Assistance over.
Stalker the 6, roger. Stalker, where are you taking contact from, over?
In the building, over.
From which direction?
In the 2-story building that we are currently in.
Roger.
Keep out 3 of that grid, over.
Roger that, Stalker. Friendly forces are collapsing in your position from the east, over. Jesus Christ.
Sir, keep your head down. I'm gonna search you.
You guys entered from 2 spots.
Oh, friendly. There's a guy in. Fuck, I mean, Alpha's down. Alpha's down inside.
Shit.
First room on the right.
Hey, there's friendlies inside. Stack up.
3240. I have both members of.
We got a friendly down inside.
Going in.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
Disregard. Romeo sent it.
6,
this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
Friendly down here.
Yeah, I just blew on blue this fucking Mitchell here.
Be advised, 3-2's down.
6, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
You pull him back, Mike. Get him out of the stairs.
Is this room here on the left clear?
No, not clear.
Just another friendly down here.
Close your door for me. Or
Looks
clear
like another.
Yeah,
Alright, someone on me on the stairs.
You got the light? I'm gonna open this door.
Dagger, this is 3 Romeo on 3-2.
Shit, this room is not secure.
Becky, you on me?
This room's clear.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Going up.
That's why I wanted to clear that shit.
Alright, I see one body. Closed door to the front. I'm hooking right. Ah, fuck! That was not a body. That was a live guy.
Havoc 6, Dagger, this is 3 Romeo, check in over.
I got a frag. Is there friendlies up here?
I think he's down. Reloading.
This is 6. I'm up. Coming back down.
Current location over.
We're in the multi-story building at the entrance of the harbor. Got a lot of casualties here. Building is still occupied.
Copy, be advised 3-3 and 3-6. 3 Romeo are collapsing on that position. Time now.
Roger.
Those rounds are coming in from the
Information be advised 3-2 has 2 times Stalker, KIA, his location over.
Yeah, it's affirmative.
Copy all.
Copy, 3 Romeo.
One.
Stay firm. I'll hold the hallway.
Yes, hold the hallway.
At this time, continue ISR.
Eyeing, you're clear. Alright, move up.
We're internal on buildings.
Pie that.
Keep an open door.
I'll cover.
I'm coming up. You got 3. You got 3 now. 3 on you.
Going in left. Left
Moving.
clear.
2 coming out.
All right, I'm on your right.
Right door is open. Go ahead and push past. I'll cover this one.
With you, 6.
On it.
Clear
On
the
it.
open door.
It's a long room. I can't see the hallway to the right here.
In this room.
Door left.
Hooking in left. 1,
right.
2, 3, go. Left clear.
Right clear.
All right, this room's clear.
2 coming out.
1 down.
1 down left.
Alright, I'm moving in,
Watch your
moving
window.
right, moving.
Going left.
Moving past.
Clear.
Clear.
What are you guys shooting outside?
Be friendlies on roof yet or no?
Unsure. I don't think so.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and
We're,
look.
we're gonna need a reinforcement flight for Stalker once we get this set up.
One coming out. I'm gonna check on Alpha.
Roof is clear. Alright, I'll have him RTB right now.
Roger.
Warlord is Dagger on 5.5. You're clear to go ahead RTB for reinforcement flight.
Still working 3.
3 to 6 on 3-2 over.
Do we have a total pack count on that? It's just the 2 for now?
Unknown.
Say traffic.
Be advised, you secured that multi-story building next to the hips break. We are getting a reinforcement flight brought in
Lancaster, check
at this time. Over.
2.5.
Roger.
6 out. Mike, I'm up on the roof of that multi-story building. How you doing down there?
There we go. That's much better.
I'm opening.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah, dead giant here. Thank you. Going to check the left.
Lancaster.
Mike, check in.
Again on 3.2.5.
Sides the roof.
I think they're both down. I think Lancaster's down.
Okay, let's go and find him.
Negative. There might be friendly forces near that.
Left Gardner Street. Back screen. This guy kind of looks like us. Who's this?
Yeah, this is one of our guys.
That's not my guy.
Not Lancaster, yeah. That's Stalker.
Stalker.
Yeah, I think this one's Stalker as well.
Yeah, both Stalker guys were killed by a grenade.
Copy.
Do you know where you last beat him at?
He was with me. Negative on one guy, but I've got it.
Alright, careful moving in front of me because I'm covering
I got some more fucking TM and blood.
Moving out past.
Alright, friendly's outside. Good.
Yep. I didn't see him on my side.
Good stuff. Thanks, Mike.
That's where I lost him because I thought he moved in.
Hey, who's this?
I got him.
Say again your last?
I'm moving out this door to the left.
I need Mike on my pause. East side, I'm coming down the hill just outside this 2-story building.
3-4, apparently the entire thing is down except for their medic.
Where is that?
We're holding until
3-4. Okay, Roger. I want to go back upstairs and we're staying in this building.
They're just up the way here.
Alright, well, let's get to him.
We're pushing north. Time now.
3-4, Mike. We're moving to your position. Keep us updated on your the situation.
Brother's coming in from your south. He's dead. A firm unknown on contact.
Look for the friendly.
Okay.
Eyes on.
Okay,
1K. He's dead. Oh, shit.
Havoc 6 is Goliath on 3-2.
Unknown who it is.
Goliath at 6, send traffic on 3-2 over.
3-4 status.
Alpha,
You're
check in.
index at this time.
Sir, get away. Get away.
Roger that. I'll call it when we get security set
All
over.
call signs, once you have completed clearing through this last building break, 360 security here.
3-4 Mike, 3-1. 3 Mike.
Shit, is he still alive?
It's gonna be P. Mitchell.
You just need to stay away from us.
Copy, tracking. Alright, here, hold
You
on.
Make sure the doc's clear.
360 security.
Negative, say again.
Mike, medic.
I'm right here. I'm working on this guy.
Oh, you're Mike? Okay, never mind.
We've been instructed to
3 to 6 on 3-2 over.
3 sounds 3-4 over.
Send traffic.
Let's go ahead and set up security 360 at the harbor area here.
Alpha stations, get 360 security on the center of this floor. Copy.
6 Mike, 3 Mike.
All call signs report when 360 security is set up.
Jagger, this is 6 on .5 over.
Hey, who's the kid?
We're gonna have quite a few reinforcements, so just have them brought in all at the same time, and we're gonna debrief here once index is called. So you can go ahead and just make sure Phoenix has all the reinforcements and bring them in when they're ready.
Copy all. Harbor is clear time now. I can use this as an LZ.
A-firm.
Copy all. Dagger out.
We got at least one times P. Mitchell, just right there in the entranceway.
Yeah, there's at least Stalker 2 plus I heard at least another 2 or 3 more. So.
Yeah, I only heard of Stalker and P. Mitchell as of right now.
All right.
He's over here. I don't know who it is. Roger.
Rendezvous with us in the southwest.
I don't know if it's us.
1-5 on the shell with the yellow.
I think that might be Maliki. Copy.
Alpha copy. With me. You know where Daniel? Yeah, this might be. No, I've already worked on him. We're swinging from the way back up.
We got to start issuing these guys dog tags.
Alright, Cameron, you're stay right
Yeah.
now so I can get.
Is that something that we can eventually fit into the budget?
Well, yeah, we'll have to talk to S4 about it, but probably.
McCoy, do you know the gentleman who died in here?
That's P Mitchell, right, Mike?
I'm being told it is P. Mitchell.
Copy. Did you guys see PFC Daniels or Maliki?
Negative.
Copy. Thank you.
That Vic sounds like a heap of scraping metal. If these boats had to have gotten out while we were on our move in, that could have been catastrophic.
Hey, do you have a green smoke?
Yes.
Alright. We'll pop it right over here.
Index, condition all your weapons. Form up in the center of the compound. In the
All stations, we are index. Remove magazines. Do not discharge your weapon. Safety's on. Rally on green smoke on my position. Alright, pop it now.